Welcome to First Things First, the weekday morning devotions from Pastor Stephen Miller at First Free Will Baptist Church of Morrison City in Kingsport, Tennessee.
Well, good morning and welcome to First Things First. Today is Tuesday, January the 14th, and thankful for another day that the Lord has blessed us with and allowed us to be a part of, and hope that you've had a good start to the work week and had a good Monday. It's a little bit challenging sometimes, but that's all right. We're thankful for the day that the Lord blessed us with, and I hope that the Lord will strengthen you in your journey as we continue on in this series this week. We're going to be talking about relying on God, and yesterday we started off with Judges chapter 6 and read a few verses there, and today we're going to continue on in that in Judges chapter 6, and we're going to go on over to verses 11 through 16 this morning. And that word tells us, let me switch out my glasses. It says, "And there came an angel of the Lord and sat under an oak which was in Ophrah, that pertained unto Joash the Abiezrite, and his son Gideon threshed wheat by the winepress to hide it from the Midianites. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him and said unto him, The Lord is with thee, thou mighty man of valor. And Gideon said unto him, O my Lord, if the Lord be with us, why then is all this befallen us? And where be all his miracles which our father told of us, saying, Did not the Lord bring us up from Egypt? But now the Lord hath forsaken us, and delivered us into the hands of the Midianites. And the Lord looked upon him, and said, Go in this thy might, and thou shalt save Israel from the hand of the Midianites. Have not I sent thee? And he said unto them, O my Lord, wherewith shall I save Israel? Behold, my family is poor in Manasseh, and I am the least in my father's house. And the Lord said unto him, Surely I will be with thee, and thou shalt smite the Midianites as one man. And as we look at this and think about what Gideon was up against, and again, yesterday we talked about how that the children of Israel had done evil in the sight of the Lord, and they had messed up and sinned abundantly, and God punished them for that sin. And as we think about that, though, that God told them that he wouldn't leave them, he wouldn't forsake them, and he never will leave us, he never will forsake us, but he said that he'd go with us all the way, even unto the end of the world. And as we look at their problems that they had, and we all have problems, we all have stresses, we all have things that come up in life, that we don't know which way to go. And Gideon found himself here beside the wine press, threshing wheat, and there's a whole message in that. I wish I could go into it, but don't have time this morning. But what he was doing was he was hiding from the people there, the enemies. He was hiding so that they wouldn't come and try to kill him as well. So as he was working and trying to do it, is making his work actually 2 or 3 times harder than it actually was, but he was still nervous and worried about the enemy. And sometimes, we get nervous, we get worried about the enemy. It comes up against us, and we know the enemy this morning for us is old Satan, that the devil, as he comes to tempt us and tries to pull us down, try to pull us back. But today, as we look at Gideon, here it was Gideon hiding in this beside this wine press, hiding from the enemy, worried about what was going to happen. But as we look, Gideon, or the Lord said, called Gideon the mighty man of valor. And wow, this man that this man that come up and was struggling and having a hard time, God called him a mighty man of valor. And what a contradiction it was to Gideon to think about this. And I do apologize if the video is messing up on it. I've tried a few other different things today, and again, our enemy, the devil's trying to defeat us, but that's all right. We are mighty in the Lord today, and again, as we go back, God called, the Lord called Gideon this mighty man of valor, this man that was hiding, this man that was the least of the family in the smallest family tribe, and he thought, you're calling the wrong person, you're calling the wrong one. He was able to use the house of Gideon's. He uses you and me, the least of all, into the ministry, and I'm glad has blessed us and doing that. We just trust in the Lord and in that today, knowing that you're know that if God's and the Lord will. Friend, I hope that you have on your journey will guide you. Hope to see you again. We'll be a little bit better tomorrow. We'll